In boxing, some matches don't last more than the opening seconds. A single punch can decide destiny or death. Today, we count down the top 10 fastest knockouts in boxing history, starting with the slower of the fastest. These are real fights, real records, not legend. Let's begin. Number 10, David Tua versus John Ruiz. On March 15, 1996, David Tua, known for his massive power, walked into the ring against John Ruiz and wasted no time. He landed a brutal combination that ended the fight in just 19 seconds. This wasn't just a lucky punch. It was precision plus power, and it became part of Tua's legacy as one of the hardest hitters of his era. For Ruiz, it's a fight remembered for how suddenly everything changed, proving that even in heavyweight boxing, one shot can end everything. Number 9, Alan Green versus Jaden Codrington. On November 4, 2005, Alan Green dropped Jaden Codrington early and with ferocity. In just 18 seconds, Green landed a crushing blow that forced a stoppage. For Green, this was a statement, showing that he wasn't just a boxer, but a power puncher capable of ending a fight before it had barely started. The crowd was stunned, and Codrington's corner saw the match slip away almost immediately. Number 8, Daniel Jimenez versus Harold Geyer. On September 3, 1994, Daniel Jimenez faced Harold Geyer in a fight that would go down in the record books. Within 17 seconds, Jimenez unleashed a left that dropped Geyer, and the fight was over. This finish would remain one of the fastest for years, a display of timing and knockout power. It's also historically significant because it was later surpassed, but only by the rarest of knockout artists in title fights. Knockouts at this speed aren't just about physical strength. They're about vision, timing, and ferocious intent. These boxers saw their opening and didn't hesitate. Stick around. In Part 2, we're moving into the top 5 fastest KOs ever recorded, including a world title knockout that shocked everyone. All times cited here come from verified sources like SportsBoom and Boxing History Archives.
Welcome back, fight fans. These next 4 bouts show the knockout game at its most lethal. Lightning-fast finishes born from raw power, skill, and split-second decisions. Let's count down numbers 7 through 4 and see just how brutal these moments were. Number 7, Nigel Benn versus Ian Champler. On November 24, 1987, Nigel, the Dark Destroyer, Benn faced Ian Champler, unleashing a rapid combination that floored Champler in just 16 seconds. For Benn, this wasn't just a win, it was a statement. He was more than a fighter, he was a Terminator in the ring. Fans in the arena barely had time to settle before chaos erupted, leaving everyone in awe of Benn's speed and power. Number 6, Jimmy Thunder versus Crawford Grimsley. On March 18, 1997, Jimmy Thunder's right hand landed with such force that Grimsley went down immediately, ending the fight in just 13 seconds. This knockout is remembered as a perfect display of raw knockout power. Thunder didn't need technique or strategy here. One punch sealed the outcome. For Grimsley, it was a humbling and unforgettable moment, the kind of punch that stays in a boxer's memory forever. Number 5, Zolani Tet versus Siboney Oganya. On November 18, 2017, Tet defended his WBO bantamweight title, landing a perfect right hook from the opening bell. This sent Ganya crashing to the canvas, with the referee officially stopping the fight at 11 seconds, though Ganya was visibly out cold after just 6 seconds. This knockout set a world record for the fastest finish in a championship bout, cementing Tet's place in boxing history. For Tet, the fight was more than a victory. It was a statement of power, precision, and dominance. Number 4, Jeremy Williams versus Arthur Weathers. On March 19, 1996, Jeremy Williams, a feared knockout artist, stepped into the ring against Arthur Weathers. The fight was over almost as soon as it started. One devastating uppercut from Williams ended the contest in 10 seconds. This punch wasn't just fast, it was precise, demonstrating surgical timing and perfect placement. Fans still talk about this fight, recalling how Williams seemed to know exactly where to strike from the first bell. It was a moment that instantly entered boxing lore. From Benn's explosive start to Tet's record-breaking championship knockout, these fights prove that sometimes the first few seconds are all it takes. In Part 3, we reveal the top 3 fastest knockouts ever recorded, including the legendary 4-second KO that still shocks fans today. All knockout times and fight details are sourced from SportsBoom, Guinness World Records, and Boxing Daily.
Here it is, the grand finale. The top 3 fastest knockouts in boxing history. Lightning strikes, one-punch finishes, and moments that left fans stunned worldwide. These are official, verified, and unforgettable.
Number 3. Mike Tyson vs. Michael Spinks. Time, 91 seconds, according to SportsBoom. On June 27, 1988, Mike Tyson defended his undisputed heavyweight championship against Michael Spinks. From the first bell, Tyson unleashed a ferocious combination. Spinks never landed a meaningful punch. Just 1 minute and 31 seconds later, Spinks hit the canvas for the first time in his career. The arena erupted. Fans couldn't believe how quickly the fight ended. This remains one of the fastest heavyweight championship KOs in modern boxing history, cementing Tyson's fearsome reputation. According to official fight stats, Tyson landed 11 power punches in the opening sequence, enough to overwhelm Spinks instantly. Number 2. Ricardo Lopez vs. Ernesto Herrera. Time, 38 seconds, according to Guinness World Records. On April 6, 1997, Ricardo El Finito Lopez defended his IBF mini flyweight title against Ernesto Herrera. With impeccable timing, Lopez delivered a right cross that sent Herrera to the canvas. The referee officially called the fight at 38 seconds. Lopez's precision and speed showcased why he retired undefeated at 51-0-1, proving that in boxing, skill often beats sheer power. Fans were in awe. Few had seen such a technical, record-breaking KO in under a minute at a championship level. Number 1. Mike Collins vs. Pat Brown. Time, for seconds, according to Boxing Daily. On June 18, 1947, Mike Collins faced Pat Brown in a professional lightweight bout. Collins threw a single right hand immediately at the bell, sending Brown down. The referee officially stopped the fight at 4 seconds, making it one of the fastest documented knockouts in boxing history. Fans barely had time to react. Newspapers called it a knockout in the blink of an eye. For Collins, it became a career-defining moment, remembered decades later for sheer speed and precision. From Tyson's unstoppable power to Collins' blink-of-an-eye KO, these fights prove that in boxing, anything can happen in seconds. Which of these knockouts blew your mind the most? Comment below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more verified boxing history and legendary fight countdowns. All knockout times, fight details, and statistics are verified and sourced from SportsBoom, Guinness World Records, and Boxing Daily.